What is up, everyone, and welcome back. I got a package in the mail yesterday as I shoot this from a band that I absolutely adore from Portugal. As you can see up there in the right corner, it's a band called Zeus. It is the album cover for their new record, Seethe, which I have done a solid amount of content on. Did a video for No, did a full review in a long video format, and I've done a written review, which is up on the Black Planet site, as well as my Patreon page. So I've had a chance to cover these guys for a while. I've done some other content for them as well, back probably last year. And they're great people. Seethe is an absolutely amazing record. And I got a care package in the mail from them. And today, we're going to unbox it. Mail call. I can feel it. I can tell you what's probably in there. I don't know for sure. I was never told of the content. Matter of fact, I wasn't even told when it was shipped. I was simply said, hey, we might want to send you something. How can we get it to you? And it arrived at a wonderful time yesterday. And whether I'm still out of it or not today, I'm shooting the video because I really want to get into this. Love these guys. Talk a bit more about that. It's a decent sized envelope. Pretty standard packaging. I'm going to guess there's a CD and a shirt involved. Cut this up top. My trusty, long-standing EDC here, the Fire Spark from Columbia River Knife and Tool. I've been carrying this for probably about 5 years now. And it looks like I am correct. We've got Seethe and some stickers. A couple of these will definitely have to go up on the wall behind me as I finally start figuring out how to adhere stuff to it without tape. I've got plenty of it. New album cover. It's a sticker. Looks great. Can't really get the definition too well here, but it very much looks like a subdued version of the album cover that's up here on the screen in front of you. We've got another one. What do you see? That a little bit better here. Again, lighting isn't the best, but it works. Looks great. Got a CD of Seethe. It is out of the cellophane, which means it's probably got something in the liner notes. And it certainly does. Anytime a CD's out of the cellophane, it means the band has done something to it. So, and simply signatures in the ever-present Sharpie there on the booklet. Massively appreciate this. Having it in a hard copy is great. This is going to go into a safe place. And will wind up sitting there. I have it on digits. I've had it digitally for about 2.5 months. I received a copy of it from vocalist Sandra Oliveira in mid-September. I've listened to it every week since I've had it. I've even bought a copy of it for a friend of mine who I met here through the channel, because I love the record that much, and because I already had a copy, I wanted to continue to support the band and purchase a copy because I truly do believe it is one of the best records that I have heard this year, and I'm not being hyperbolic about that. And I highly recommend you go and check it out. And actually, I listen to it more on Spotify now that it's out, because even though they don't get a ton of money per play, those plays add up. So if I listen to the record many times a week, it's slowly taking away the cent. So eventually it'll add up. And it might be a little bit, but guitar players run out of guitar picks. Bass players, if you're a pick player, run out of picks. Drummers can run out of sticks. Little things, and it adds up. So I highly recommend that if you use Spotify a lot, if you're paying for it like I do, especially for the channel and for reviewing purposes, and you have a copy of the record like I do, I'd still listen to it on Spotify just to give a little bit more income to the band. But certainly buying a physical copy or digital copy of the record and merch is a great way to support the band. And the shirt. Oh, this looks great. I can already tell. It's in an XL, which is great because I can fit into an XL again. It is the Seethe logo here. It looks fantastic. That graphic pops so well on a black background. And unlike certain shirts that I own, I'd be okay wearing this out to multiple functions. A lot like another Portuguese band that's also from the Porto area here, Equileft, which I happen to be rocking, one of the shirts that I wear a lot, is I feel comfortable wearing a shirt like that to different places. I've got an amazing shirt from Be Under Arms from Russia, from Moscow, which is killer. Love the graphic, fantastic shirt. But it's a bullet cut, but it's a skull with killer graphics and might not be safe for family gatherings. So having shirts like Equileft, having shirts like this killer shirt from Flame Zeus, they're family friendly. I can wear it to a Christmas party. I can go out with it and feel comfortable in it and not feel like I'm offending someone. So love the graphic from the record. I think it looks fantastic. That shirt will get a ton of use. The CD gets a ton of listens. Massive congratulations to these guys and gal for what they've managed to do in the very short period of time that Seethe has been released. It got released on the 2nd of November, and it charted number 10 on iTunes in Germany as one of the top rock records, which for a band on a small label that's done most of their promotion online, that's amazing. They've handled this release incredibly well. They got it out to a lot of different people, myself included. And the reviewing community has been very positive. The word of mouth response from other people has been amazing. And they continue to gain more word of mouth because of it. And that's the biggest, most important thing. And sometimes, you just got to be stealthy about it. Instead of saying, hey, let me send you a track. If you're hanging out with somebody, just pop on The Warden or White. Or if you're really having fun, you want that slow burning, glorious riffage, toss on down to their bones, or down to our bones, which has really from Ramp on it. It's just, he lets loose that pissed off, venomous vocal that he's got locked away in his soul. But just kind of stick it on. Like, hey, what are we listening to? This. I hope you guys, if you haven't checked out the band yet, please do. They interact incredibly well with fans. They're great, great people. I cannot stress that enough. But I've also found that tends to be really true for the Portuguese scene in general. They are some of the most wonderful, personable people that I have ever encountered. And to be involved in a scene like this from here in the United States is utterly amazing. I've never felt this at home in a scene that I have never had a chance to physically visit in my life. So if you haven't gotten into the Portuguese scene yet, I've got plenty of content here on the channel. I'd be more than happy to give you recommendations from bands all over that spectrum. They appreciate their fans more than I have seen from the majority of scenes out there. They're just great people. And your time will not be wasted. I promise. There's a ton of phenomenal bands out there. I've covered over 100, and the well's not even close to being tapped yet. I can't wait to get there in August. I cannot wait to get there in August. I hope that one of the shows that I have booked will include this amazing band. If not, I hope we can sit there at a pub in Porto, drink a beer or several, and indulge in a Francesinha sandwich, which I keep seeing pictures of, which is amazing, which looks to be diet destroying and awesome. Check them out. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'll get more content up for you soon now that I'm feeling better. Thank you so much. Thank you once again to all of the members of Blame Zeus for being so candid about the writing process for your record, being so candid about the lyrics, being so candid about how you arrange things. I have had just an amazing amount of access to information about the record, which makes me love it even more. And I truly, truly support and adore what they've done. They've created an absolute masterpiece of a record, and the imagery on the cover, the album art, which is translated to the shirts, it's fantastic stuff. See Goodbye merch from their Bandcamp. You can also check them out via Rockshots Records. You can also check them out on Spotify. All those links will be in the description below. I'll have some more in-depth pictures on Instagram in a couple of hours. Check those out there. Thanks, guys. I love you. As always, thank you to my law enforcement, military veterans, and first responders for what you do every single day. You guys have been awesome. I have been Baldman. I will see you in the next one. Be excellent to each other and keep headbanging.